I'm giving you a sort of a workbook. If you want to do it, you can do it in your organization. Anybody who is doing a sort of a project in your organization, you can do this. You can try this project worksheet. I'll give you some check sheet to make sure that you choose the team charter properly. You write the team charter properly. Okay. So these are the instructions. I'll give you a table in the coming slides, okay, to capture the note for your team charter. Now, this is very important. Whatever that I'm going to list, not all of the questions may be pertinent to you, okay? But the more questions you answer, the better you will be. I'll tell you something. Out of my 25 years of more than 200 projects, this is the checklist I've given, and you can never go wrong in your team charter finalization, okay? So the more questions that, though all the questions may not be pertinent to you, I have made an exhaustive question, of course, very important questions, but the more questions you answer, the better off you will be. Okay, of course, you can use the form, you can take a screenshot if you want, okay, reprinted here or copy in a separate book or worksheet. Okay, if you want help describing the importance, use the project sheet. Now, I've also made a project sheet 3 to help you understand the importance of it, which I will do it. Let's try this. What are the measures? Let's answer these questions. First question. In measures, we need to answer what will be the primary measures of success in this project? How will they be measured or tracked? Let's give an example for it. In the call connection example, in that project, what is the primary measure for success? Within 30 seconds. That's a primary measure for success. Similarly, suppose if you order a pizza and they say they will give within 30 minutes. So the primary measures of success is you order and the order goes through, and within 30 minutes, the pizza comes. Okay, that's the primary measures of success. How will that be measured and tracked? Okay, it's very important. How will that be? Whether it is measurable or not. So you need to have systems to make sure that you measure it. For example, in pizza, if from order to delivery of the pizza, if it has to take only 30 minutes, how it is measured? Okay, so you need to make sure that you have a system by which the order time is captured and the delivery time is captured and it is tracked. Right? Sometimes if you open up a shop today and you don't know, there is a logbook in which the delivery person is writing, I collected the order at this point, I delivered at this point. And if it is a manual and if the data is not correct and complete, then it will lead to wrong analysis. Okay. Third one, what is the target for these measures? Of course, we spoke about the target here, right? The target is 30, and then pizza delivery also target is 30 minutes. How much improvement is needed and by when? Very important. For example, if the current time it takes 15 minutes or 10 minutes, for example, do you think within a short time, they say that, okay, you improve it by less than 30 seconds, is it possible? Definitely it's not possible. Okay. So we can have phase 1. Sometimes we'll have it in phases. Okay. Assume that the average time taken now is 5 minutes, which is 300 seconds, and we need to do 10 times improvement in this. We can say that phase 1 in 30 days, phase 2 probably in 45 days, and phase 3 in probably 90 days. So how much improvement is needed and by when is something that is very, very important. What defects will you be tracking? Okay, very important. What is the defect that you'll be tracking? Now, in the case of our call connect time, the defect, any defect is an extended time, right? Any minute delay is the defect. So we need to be very clear about what exactly is called as a defect and what defects would you be tracking. Now, in our case, what must the team deliver to be successful? Even in the case of pizza delivery, all calls within 30 seconds, all the pizza delivered within 30 minutes. It's something that we can call as successful. So deliverable is very clear. The resources, all right? Now, resources is a very sensitive topic. Who is the team accountable to? Sometimes what happens is, of course, you can relate to this, okay? Sometimes for the project, they'll report to somebody, and as an organization reporting structure, they will report to other person, okay? So both of them can pull in different directions, okay? So who is the team accountable to? It's a very important question to answer, okay? You have to be very clear who is your sponsor, who is your manager, who is a guidance team, who will be the team leader, okay, in this case, who is on the team, okay, who will lead the effort, very, very important. Suppose if you want some coaching, some guidance, okay, whom should the team ask for? Who can the team turn to for expert guidance and coaching on improvements? Very important questions to answer. Has the process owner been identified? Have you identified the process owner? And what budget limitation does the team have? This is a very, very important questions to address, because in many projects I've seen, okay, suddenly when it comes to a question of budget, okay, there is a question of, okay, who should approve these expenditures and how much can the team spend without seeking additional authority? So you can even mention about how much budget is allocated for this project and who is responsible without even checking with anyone else. They can spend this amount, okay? They are given that complete authority to do this. So if resources is clear, you can make a rough estimation of the impact of your project. We have spoken about the impact in the earlier session. Make rough estimates of the impact your project is likely to have. And please discuss the ideas with the entire group. Now, this is very important. When you actually go to the sponsor will refine it, be prepared to refine the project, okay, and project definition before even you start. Because most of the project actually evolve. Very few are cast in stone from the beginning, okay? Most of the project will evolve. They are all evolve because it's not exactly the same as what we initially conceptualized as a project. In each step, you learn more about what is really going on. Okay, so very, very important, have an open mind. Be open to revisiting the scope. Be open to revisiting the definition. Be open to revisit the purpose of the project. Okay, and check with them for any substantial changes. Okay.